How's it? Hang loose. Yep. Good morning. It's time for Mongoose Max Hawaii. Loose Pepah. And yeah, that's what this is. We make fun of the morning news and stuff inside and things people say in the news, and with all due respect for the people and persons involved. I don't know, this is a disclaimer now because it's still Groundhog Day. I mean, Election Day. Yep. But we shall find the winner. We shall find the winner. See, we shall find the winner. Here we have one of our ballot counters, seeing the ballots. Unread, untabulated ballots being counted inside. Deep inside. But soon to be revealed. And don't forget, most mail-in ballots were requested by Democrats. So the percentage of margin of the mail-in ballots being released and counted right now are going to lean towards Biden. Now, if you haven't heard that, 147.3 times in an hour, if you watch the news, and you haven't lived. It's like the same thing already. I know, I get it. You tune in and then you got to figure it out. It's like, what the hell's going on? Well, let me tell you all over again. And see, if you watch it for a little extended period of time, they say it all over again and all over again and again. Okay, at this recording, the big blue bee has taken a lead in Pennsylvania. And I think he's up in the Arizona too, and Nevada. So those western states, and the big P, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia with the P, Pennsylvania. It's the PP state. PP. Now we're gonna get rescued by PP. I don't know if you're a Trump fan, and God have mercy in your soul if you do. You know, seriously. I mean, that guy's got to go. Even Republicans are like, what the hell? I'm getting away from this guy. Like, I'm leaving. Wait a minute. I'm going to get my tribal shrunken heads and get the hell out of the... As long as they all get reelected, right? Yeah, right. So anyhow, here we go. If he hits presidency during this video, I'm going to... Let's look at the paper. It says November 6th. November 6th. That's right, November 6th. And look, today's thumbnail for the day. How about? Oh, that's about a better one. Just to know, so if someone's like checking out videos, by the way, go down there, subscribe, it's for free, like. What is the result of like? I guess, I don't know, I just I need lots of viewers. Those cryptocurrencies. Check out Crypto Corner. There'll be more. Biden gains ground, it says. Trump claims fraud in vote counting as tabulation continues in battleground states. So, dang, man, whenever the... Okay, I can see him in his little freaking red and blue map. Which ones are close? Which ones are close? Here's one, that's a close one. Send the lawyers out, and there's where the fraud is. More man, I don't know. That calls for some water. The water. Gotta stay hydrated. It's been a bit hot, man. Talk about global warming. It's real. What's this been on? I don't know, my eyes are glued on it. Okay, 71 cases of corona, 2.9% infection rate, so those numbers are kind of good. We're going to probably be in tier 3 for Thanksgiving, and we already have a new mayor-elect. Bag blog, blah 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 blah, gila digi gigi, blah blah blah, gg. The big guy that's kind of the suave speaking businessman. He's gonna, I don't know. I hope he does a good job. That's all there is to it. I'm just like, I'm suspicious of all the politicians, to tell you the truth. I don't really, I'm not a card carrying member of any of these parties. They should have the stupid party, but third parties don't work. Joe Biden gained ground in Pennsylvania and still gaining ground. Okay, so yeah, we got it. It will take 6 months to vaccinate, state official says. And I think there's like 2 shots, four weeks apart. You come in for your shot. Hey, here's come back next Tuesday. I want to like really painful shots or some side effect of the shots. One of my sisters, she's like anti-vaxxer. There's mercury, it causes birth defects. I'm like, oh, scratch the birth defect off. We're looking at trying to see how we can get back to normal, back to life situation, hopefully improving our economy, said Ronald Blalajadia, Chief of Department of Health and Immunization Branch. Man, where do they come with these names? Blalajadia. Blalajadia. Ronald. It's a normal life. There's no such there's still so much unknown as we move forward in this process. Sorry. Okay, there's something went down there. Global food system adds warning. Adds to warming. Global food system adds to warming. Rising greenhouse gas emissions from worldwide food production will make it extremely difficult to limit global warming to the target set in the Paris Climate Agreement. Yeah, but there's tons of stuff that doesn't need to be emitted into the gases, into, like cow farts for one. People farts too. That's the farting. That's the slides triggered by storm. The president calls it. But the reason they pull out of the Paris Agreement is because he's got sweet deals with, you know, the kind, big oil and gas and that kind of stuff, man. Back in the day, no, some guy's office space. I'm gonna try to slim this down here. I'm doing too many stupid officials for safety amid protests. Yeah, there's still election officials in several states said Thursday they worried about the safety of their staffs amid the stream of threats and gatherings and angry protesters outside their doors. It's like one of these guys, they kind of go to people's doors with, "Yeah, I have the right to carry a gun." And they're like hanging outside your door windows looking at you. You better do what I say. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying. You know. Just come up behind him, scratch. That's what they used to do in the Old West. You know, the Old West, they had these little court systems when they didn't, it's a long story, but they had these sort of like small little juries, but they would go behind them with, go behind them and whisper to them, and all of a sudden their friend gets off of being hanged. Oh my God, Mayor Kirk Caldwell administered COVID-19 self-test. Like, I was wondering what the hell he's doing in this picture. He's like taking a shot. I'm no longer mayor. Hit that tequila. Tequila. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see. Is there anything left in this one? Oh, wait. Sudoku for later. Council okays 3 housing project. Hawaii workers rally in person unemployment. Yeah, unemployment. See, it was just on this thing, one of those things. When people Google, what do you Google the most? What do you Google the most? I Google My own thoughts. I googled my name. Oh no, well, most people googled unemployment and where's the closest pizza delivery and where's the closest Chinese food takeout. And there was one other thing. It would have made this funny. I'll think about it later. God, there's a punchline to this, and it's true. I don't know what it is. Oh well. Mongoose Max Hawaii. Record skip. Take two. We don't do take twos. That's what the thing is. The thing is totally corrupt. Only one so far. Council on the 300 projects Hawaiian workers for rally in-person unemployment. I don't know. They Googled something. What is this? I don't know. Is the big Q worth it? Yeah, the big Q says, will Oahu advance to Tier 3 reopening in 2 weeks by keeping a weekly case average of 49 or lower and positivity rate of 2.49. Wait a minute. This is like, they got 672 something. Like 70 something. This is 49 weekly average. Okay, so we got what, 72? We gotta go under 49? 71. 71, so you gotta not all into the math and averaging and stuff like that and margins. Too much of this magic board. Freaking magic board and of course my statistics, my confidence in statistics has boiled down to the pie graph. That's right. The only other thing that's comparable would be the Venn diagram, and if you're not familiar with the Venn diagram, it's gotten a repopularity. Just think of two circles and they overlap. In the middle where they overlap, that's both sets. Like sets enough. Stop it. BQ. Will Oahu advance to Tier 3, reopening in 2 weeks by keeping weekly average case of 49 or lower and a positivity rate of 2.49% max. 2.49% max. What? I try. 6%, yes, quite doable. 18%, maybe, but have doubts. 76%, no. Stuck at Tier 2 for a while. Amen, brother. You know. Hey, don't forget. Hawaii and Lolo's. Don't forget. Alright. Where are we? What's it? Without a moon, Earth's ability to host life is lost. Yeah, because you don't have the tidal flow. Yeah, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Science Corner. We're not going to do you... what the hell? I don't understand. I don't get it. Pricey homes. Oh, because I'm reading the dumb stuff. Like, if you're not really involved in it, you don't even want to know. Alright, so what are you doing? Just fumbling with this crap. Alright. Views and voices. Oh my god. I was trying to make this short. Views and voices. American Gothic 2020 and their houses burning down. Or they burned down their own house. Or the Hawaiian Tiki Torch. Like that American Gothic. It's a famous painting. It's funny, you should Google, if you want to Google something, the people that were sat for the portraiture of that painting, they had models, the picture, photos of the actual people. And in Pennsylvania, it's the same thing. You know, lines up by 1/10 of a percentage. Time to heal divisions of Abortion is preeminent in the moral issue. Lanes and HV views are dangerously narrow. Evangelists showing support for Biden. Reporter lines just cast balance earlier. Alm should return to Shopo contribution. Time to heal. Divisions of heated election. Every vote counts. Every sperm is sacred. Monty Python. I couldn't wait to do that. Every vote counts. Every vote. Every vote counts. The backbone of our democratic freedoms is the power of we the people. Through our vote, I applaud all here in Hawaii and throughout America who stepped up to the plate and who voted in record numbers. Now, at the very thing we need to do is to start the healing process without waiting for the other guy to make the first move. Really. Or really. I don't know how you intended that one. Over history, there have been many heated elections. This year, the heat is on. The heat is on. The heat, lost my place. Heat seems to have been as bad as ever. The deep divisions between families and dear friends are new experiences for many. Where have you been living under a rock of sunshine? People feel disillusioned and disappointed in their fellow man. But remember, each of us has the right to our opinions. Opinions are like, each of us. Do not lose heart. Let's pull together. If you're still disappointed, get even more involved the next time around. It's your right. Jim Kennedy, Eva Beach. No relation, I hope. Abortion is preeminent. Oh, geez, we don't do abortion. No, forget abortion. I don't want to open up. I don't got time. If you're for, it's you, bro. All I know is Moses said, "Thou shalt not kill." It's all in there. What's in the paper? Avoid long and longs cast ballot. Okay, I guess it's here we go. Religion once again. Evangelicals showing support for Biden. Are we done with this? Evangelicals for Joe Biden? Yes, there are some, and their number is likely growing. They're coming to realize that all lives matter, not just unborn fetuses. Yeah, man. This is the unborn fetus stuff. And what about me? You know, I don't get these like whore people that go around and get abortions like it's water, and I don't, whatever. Hey, you can use a little tissue, what is it, the stem cell? People who are living, not acknowledging the existing threat of climate change, sowing seeds of hatred by tactically endorsing white nationalists, threatening the health care of tens of billions, threatening the foundation of our democracy. To a point, you know, you can't take over, you can't babysit the world with political issue. Although I am not a lawyer, I think the president could be considered guilty of negligent harm. What? Though I'm not a lawyer, I think the president could be considered guilty. 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 Where's my hammer? Back scratcher. Guilty. Guilty of negligent homicide in telling the American people not to worry about the COVID-19 and open up America without proper precautions. He is as guilty as sin. And I'm glad that some of my evangelical brothers and sisters are reaching a similar conclusion. Roman, Levarnez, Aliamanu, evangelicals. One more. I've been driving on a pothole-infested roads of Hawaii for nearly 2 years now, and I am still uneasy driving in the ever so narrow lanes of the H1 freeway. Me too. Here, pip, pip, here. Every day, residents from around the island drive along the 5-lane highway to make their way to their morning jobs. With the state's severe traffic problem, one morning's drowsies may, and often do, parenthetical, result in 2-car toss-ups. Toss-up. In a 2-car toss-up. I don't know. I was making up the British slang, but you know, a toss-up, that sounds British too. The unforgiving nature of the slender lanes leaves no room for error. Yes, Hawaii's traffic problem is one of the worst in the nation. It is. But that such small lanes, accidents occur more frequently, making our timely commutes last the same or even longer. The state needs to take action and resolve this dangerous issue. Kali'i noa me'eva so big. Well, thank you. Yeah, that's a piss poor little part of the lane. Well, that's all I got for now. And gee, sorry for wasn't short. No, next time. Anyways, have an election. Have an election time. Have an election time. Hang loose.